Greetings. I hope this video finds you well and prospering. Hey, a real quick video. The United States government has never been successful, and not in their short recorded history of the first settlers that arrived here on this land, the Americas. And when they arrived here, they met with the indigenous Aboriginal people, my people, which I'm a part of the Creek Indians. And one of the biggest lies that they continue to try to push is that the so-called Negro African American came from Africa, and we didn't. We were always here, and a lot of those settlers wrote of that when they arrived here in the Americas. Actually, Christopher Columbus took slaves from the Americas back to Spain, and so yeah, you're gonna take slaves from here, but then they have a slave trade coming from Africa to here. It's just a whole big mess. But yeah, the brown skin people was already in the Americas, and we are the Aboriginal indigenous people. And so, in their short recorded history of arriving here to colonize, running from Europe, they arrived on the East Coast and in the Gulf. And a lot of them died because they were getting sick, and long rides on sailboats, and then you get to a land that you don't know how to farm, and you also meet opposition of the indigenous people, and some of us got along with them, and some of us didn't like them, and so a lot of them starved to death, and they classified that as the starving time, as they wrote about. And they were waiting for supply ships to come back and replenish them. And also they figured that they would be able to make it on the lands, but every time they go out and try to farm, some instances where they tried to go out and farm the land, they ended up getting slaughtered. And yeah, it's just some of us had compassion on them, some of us didn't. So it's well documented history. And they to this very day, the United States government is still in debt. They're still broke because they keep borrowing money, and they sell their debt, and they keep selling their debt, and there's no way of them getting out of debt. So yeah, it's never been a, even when they started wars, and try to profiteer off of wars, it wasn't successful. But on paper, it looks bad. It looks bad on paper. On paper, they're in debt, and the United States government, it only exists on paper. See, there's a physical place here, the country, which is a thriving place. It's a thriving place of abundance. That's why they came here in the first place. They saw a thriving place. They saw beautiful women, and a nice deerskin trade, and a thriving population. And so a well organized population. So that's why they wanted to come here. They didn't come and see desolate, barren lands. They came and saw fruitful lands. And so much that, eventually they continue plot to take it, kill and take it, steal it. And so that's what's continually going on to this day. And so that's well recorded history too. All you have to do is track the wars that have taken place, and you'll see that. Just here in Alabama alone, my family, the Creek Nation, along with the other civilized Indian, so-called civilized Indian nation, the Choctaw, the Cherokee, Chickasaw. They fought alongside and against these invaders, and they slaughtered a lot of my people, and it's not good. The United States has never been successful, never, and to this day, they're not successful. So research it, look it up. But I'm gonna start dropping some more information about what's going on, because it's time for the land to heal. It's time for the people to heal, and once you gather these truths, and the seeds are planted, then you'll start to really understand what's going on, and you also start to look at other people in a different light. But it'll be in a positive way though, because nationality, all nationalities have been affected by how the United States came about. It really appears that it was just a church split in Europe, and so some they came here, and the church split, and they came here and got us caught up in the whole mess, and it's still going on. Yeah, the church split is still going on to this very day. So I'll be coming at you some more. Y'all look out for it. Earth King Chris. Peace.